Okay, today we are going to multiply polynomials. There are a couple different ways y'all could manage to do this, especially when we get to the binomial times binomial. I'm just solely going to teach the box method. If you can FOIL or distribute or whatever, that's fine. To introduce the box method, I started off nice and easy with a monomial times a binomial. For standardization, whatever factors first, we're going to put that on the left side. So the only thing we have over here is a 3. There is nothing to go on the bottom of this box because that's only a monomial. So I really don't need that for this one. Then I have a 4 here and a 5 here. And yes, I know I could just put 9 there and multiply those, but we're going to learn how some of this works. So 3 times 4 is 12, and 5, that's these two right here. 3 times 4 is 12, and then in here 3 times 5 is 15. That's the multiplying. We're now done multiplying. What we're going to do inside is add all of this up. Well, what is 12 plus 15? That is 27. So this one is equal to 27 because we're going to add those up. What I like to think of it as, this big box in the middle, this cross right here, that's a big addition sign. So this is 27, 12 plus the 15. Let's look at number 2. We're actually going to move into polynomials. My first factor is going to go on the left right here, 3x. It's not a binomial, it's only a monomial, so I actually don't need these boxes down here. The second binomial, the second factor is going to go right here, and we are just going to multiply box and box. 3 times 4, that is 12. X squared times x, x times x is x squared. And then I'm going to do 3x times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. I still need the x. Now, I am still going to add these in here, but they are not like terms. So I'm done. This is 12x squared plus 15x. That is it. Okay, now let's look at the binomial times binomial. We're actually going to have to use all of our boxes now. Let's take my first factor and put that on the left side. We have 3x, and then 2 goes on the second row. The 4x goes on my first column, the 5 goes on my second column. Go ahead and do our multiplication. Let's do the first box first. So we have 3x times 4x. 3 times 4 is 12. And x times x is x squared. Now let's go ahead and do the bottom left box. 2 times 4x, 8x. Now let's do top right box. 3x times 5. 15x, and then 5 times 2, 10. Now, I said earlier that I like to treat this as a big plus sign. So we're going to add up all of these. When we set this up like this, we have them in center form, x constant, we're going to get like terms in this little peanut value. It looks kind of like a peanut. So I don't have any x squared terms except for this one, so I have 12x squared. And then when I go for my x term, I have 2x terms. So I'm going to add those up together. That's my peanut value. So it's like a peanut here. 8x plus 15x should be 23x. And then in the corner here I have 10. Add that in there. So that is my answer to that one.